Part 5 of our Heavy D series. See, if I knew if I kept digging, I'd find more. So I see after he left Universal, he headed up his own record label, Stride Entertainment. That's where he put his last album at, the Love Opus album. Now, this was just 2 months before his passing. Now, here's my question. Why is he not credited for starting his own record label? I seen other people, I had to dig for it, but I seen other people being credited for starting his record label that he started. Yet, not only that, record label wasn't marketed. And you know why? Because after he left Universal, they knew that these artists that had already been signed just because of him were going to follow him. My other question is, Puffy, why didn't you give him a spot at Bad Boy when he helped you get on? Just like you took Biggie from Uptown. Floyd, I ain't forgot about you, bro. Let's talk about all the money you were stealing from him. Your own brother. Not only were you stealing from somebody that put you on, you were stealing from his daughter as well. You were stealing from the estate as well. Even though she wasn't born yet, he said put money aside for her. How do you live like that, bro? Paying yourself hundreds of thousands of dollars and creating fake wills that you went so far as to even getting a fake will notarized that left everything to nobody but you. But his baby mama was smart. She says that you were crooked and left her baby out of the will. You even said the original will couldn't be found. Now, out of everything to go missing, why does the will have to go missing? Let's talk about how you all don't see what I see. He was okay until he came back from performing in Wales with Michael Jackson 3 years earlier. So he didn't have time to go and check to see if something was wrong with him in those 3 years. So when he came back from Wales on a plane ride, y'all say he developed a blood clot. Now, after all these plane rides, he decides to develop a blood clot on that particular plane ride. Whatever, but I'm fixing to show you that's a lie. We know that he was born Jamaican. Pay attention to the subliminal. You know that he was born Jamaican. Now, what's the first thing a Jamaican says when they hear some BS? What's the first thing they say when they hear some BS? They say blood clot. You lied about the pneumonia in the, what's the other one that they said that he had? Vein thrombosis. You lied about that because you said the same thing about Kim. She had pneumonia. You said the same thing about Al B. Sure. He had pneumonia. You said the same thing about Andre Harrell. He had pneumonia. This man was in perfect health and he had a celebrity shelf, and his family thought that was fishy as well. And his doctors even said he was in perfect health. Y'all poisoned this man. Y'all poisoned him. But we won't know from what, because they let the crooked Los Angeles, California coroner's office write up the autopsy. Same way they did Whitney. See how they did Whitney and everybody else? They turned it over to the coroner's office. After he started his own record label, he had so much influence, he could take people with him. F out of here, bro. And this is the only flight that killed him. F out of here, bro. Part 6 coming up.